Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Cool Creations, and today I'm working on a layout for the Coast to Coast collaboration. Now, this one has so much stuff going on it, and I kind of just piece stuff together. So, the prompts for June are friendships, numbers, patterns, and lots of words. So, what I did was I took it literally, and the friendships, this is going to be a 8.5 by 11 layout for my kids' school photos. And so I thought that worked great with the numbers and the lots of words and the patterns. So I've had this piece of paper in my stash with the elephant on it for eons. I've literally owned it since they were born. So, and they're 8 now. So for me, that's a long time. And so I am piecing together all of these scrap papers. They've got graphic bold patterns on them. They have numbers on them. They have words on them. So I thought I would just take everything and put it together in this fantastic mishmash of a layout. Now, I wanted to showcase the kids and not their classmates, which is the photo that's represented by that big white piece of paper, because I don't share other people's kids' faces. But I learned this in album making, how to make like the little flip flaps. So all I did was attach a piece of spare cardstock to the back of the photos and score about a 1/2 inch, and then cut a slit in the paper. It's not wide at all. These ones are a little bit wide because I accidentally cut not on my own line. And that's why they're a little lopsided too. Obviously, I didn't measure anything. But yeah, it's just a 1/2 inch little tab sticking out the side of the photo, and then double-sided tape so that you can tape it to the back of your layout, and that gives you the flap motion. I wanted just a couple pieces of ephemera on the page. It is a very busy page, and so I just went with Class of for the title, and then found a little graduation cap because they are graduating preschool in this, and a couple other things just to add to the bottom and give it a little bit of a triangle so that your eye moves around the page. Because I had to add lots of words, I decided on these L Studio tab stamps, and they have amazing little phrases on them. And I figured I would just stamp them all over the bottom of the page just to give it like some background text, but text that you could actually read. I know there's a lot of text background stamps that look cursive and you can't really read them, but I love the way that you can tell it's there. You can read it, but it's not super bold. It doesn't take away from the photos themselves. I decided that I wanted a little bit of a border between the pattern papers, something to soften it a little bit, make it look a little less jarring. And I had these paper strips that had tape on the back of them because they were being used in a previous project. And I thought, why not? Why not use it? I love the way that these layouts just lend themselves to using up your scraps. And these stickers that I've had for 20 years. I think they're either from Walmart or the dollar store. They're not anything special. They're just really old. And like I said, I didn't have too much that I really wanted to throw on the page. I did want a little cluster at the bottom so that your eye could move around the page a little easier. But I did have this yellow school bus that said school bus, and I didn't want it to say school bus, so I ended up covering it with other stickers and ephemera just to create that full cluster down in the bottom. When I'm playing with my embellishments and playing with my stickers, I'm always looking to see what I can use up, but also looking to see what goes and what makes your eye move around the page easily. I added some enamel dots, and that's about it. I also added journaling on the back side of those two photos so that I knew what year, what school, etc., etc. So please don't forget to check out the description box below for everyone who's playing along with the Coast to Coast collaboration. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today.